Even more exciting things happening in the Bitcoin universe. Now you can laugh and laugh and laugh at those friends and family of yours who refuse to buy Bitcoin. Nobody can really make an argument against Bitcoin now. Now I think that this is important for me to bring up, though, a direction that I want to take the channel in, and essentially an argument that we really need to start putting forward. Something that I think would be really amazing to see happening in the Bitcoin world in terms of regulations and all these different things. Would be for Bitcoin to sort of be protected under like a freedom of speech sort of constitutional argument, because if you think about it, bits do sort of translate to speech, and when we have to sort of look at how Bitcoin is going to be defined in the future, I think it's very important for us as a community to put forward this narrative. Essentially, what's happening on Bitcoin is a bunch of friends who are communicating through bits on a common peer-to-peer platform. Now, I think that this sort of argument is really the one that, and it makes logical sense. This is sort of the next step. Of course, well, now nobody's going to be Bitcoin, the whole secret, all the fun that we were having with it being sort of more underground, that day and age is coming to an end. Now we're sort of going to reach the time where it will be a mainstream topic of discussion. It'll be looked at like gold, and as much as it already has been legitimized to a certain extent in many similar ways. Right now, this is what we need to bear in mind. We need to remember that this is what's going to, we have the, I believe it's called the Stablecoin Act or whatever. That's currently something that we need to pay attention to as well. Legislative bodies necessarily in the U.S. haven't necessarily pointed their guns at Bitcoin yet, but at the same time, it's not like it's gonna, oh God, he blew his the sushi Bitcoin, not even the pizza Bitcoin anymore. How much is the pizza Bitcoin worth now? All-time highs. Now it's that joke is funnier now than it ever has been. Very, very interesting times that we're living in. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Bitcoin. But this argument, this really is the logical argument, I would say, and it's going to come down to defining Bitcoin. And if, as a community, we're not very vocal about it, and of course, it's a very important time to start workshopping how we're going to define Bitcoin and how it's going to be perceived, and driving the narratives early, which is essentially, I've been making videos on this channel for a couple of years now, sort of trying to help guide the narrative in a direction that'll be healthy for Bitcoin in the community. And I'm successful in some areas, and then in other areas, maybe there's just not as much interest. But for the time being, this is very exciting to see 21,000. But it also does bring forward that concern, which I have in terms of red tape and all these other things, which I don't think is a looming issue. Right now it's definitely, pop the champagne. It's a good time to celebrate and hodl. No, obviously none of this is financial advice, but at the same time, heed my words, friends. And I just want to put that out there for anybody who might be interested. All that being said, I'll see you guys next video. Have a good one.